If there's one thing I love in my podcast studio, it's Frameworks by Gator. Hey guys, today we will be unboxing the Gator Frameworks desktop microphone stand. It has a weighted base so that it can't slip and slide all over the place. It's going to stay where you put it. It has vibration resistant feet on the bottom of the bottom pan that keep it from sliding at all. And also it helps to reduce the vibration. I would still say get a shock mount, but it absolutely helps. These things are absolutely awesome. I think I paid $15 a piece for these, and man, were they ever worth it. So without any further ado, let's see what's inside the box. Okay, so let's get inside the box. Gotta have our little razor blade here. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Okay, there's our base, and boy, is it heavy. It really is. When they say weighted stand, they do mean weighted stand. You can see this. Here's the little feet that it was talking about there. They're on there to keep it from sliding anywhere. They're like a real hard rubber, I guess you would say, and it stops it from sliding anywhere. It keeps it from going anywhere. That way, when you put it down, it's there. You know, you're not going to slide it all over the place on accident. Now, the setup for this thing is so simple and easy. You just simply take this and this, put it together, man. That's it. It only fits in one place, right? If it only fits in one place, that's where it's got to go, right? I mean, if it came together and it only fits in one place, that's where it goes. So let's just get this screwed in right here. Get it screwed in tight. There we go. Now, all right. Now what I have here with me is my portable podcast stand. All right, I know it says Shure. Don't you make fun of me. There's not a Shure in here. My Shure mic absolutely broke on me. It will no longer hold a charge. So we need to find one of these that I've already taken the adjuster out of. And I know I've got one here somewhere that has it out already. Oh, I'll just take another one out. It's no big deal. I hate to have to do that because I have a habit of not putting them back in. And then I need it. Oh, man, actually I need it on there. All right, so I will set this on here. And what we'll do is we'll tighten this down. Now you want to tighten this on here fairly tight. You got to grab that bottom piece and tighten that so that your microphone doesn't just kind of bounce all over the place like this. You don't want it going up and down like that. You want it to be secure, but you don't want to over tighten it. You can over tighten it as well. It's just as easy to over tighten it, and then you can't break it loose. Trust me, that's not what you want to do. So you want to put it really, really snug. Just hold your fingers on it and twist it as good as you can like that. Now, in my podcast studio, of course, I use Gator Frameworks right here. This also is Gator Frameworks, as you well know. It's awesome mic boom arm, and I use the RØDE PodMic, and I also use the Maono caster mic that I have right here. These are the two that I use inside of my studio. They will also be linked in the description. But today we're going to be looking at what I use for my portable podcaster, because see, I podcast pretty much everywhere, right? I mean, that's just kind of what I do. And it's good for me to be able to go to other people's church or wherever it is, even their homes, and do a podcast. But how can I do that if all my equipment's here? Surely I'm not going to bring all this with me, right? So what I'll do is I'll bring these two mic stands. I don't need a mic boom there. I'll bring the mic stands with me. I'll bring these two Squarock. These will also be down there. These have excellent sound, man. They're a very good budget microphone. They have excellent sound, and they will do everything that you possibly need. They're Cardioid, they're condenser mics. They're amazing. So we're going to go ahead and just put that inside of here like this. You just twist it right in, and everything hooks up so easily, and it just goes together so well. Now what I like to do is I like to take my Squarock and I like to aim it this way. With a Cardioid mic, you will always want to have the logo of whatever company made it. It doesn't matter which company it is. I don't care if it's Squarock. I don't care if it's Maono. I don't care who it is. If it is a condenser, Cardioid, a condenser mic, you want that right there to be pointed at your face, because that's where it hears, right? The Cardioid mic, what's so good about it is that it makes a heart shape that's kind of like this, right? and it comes over like that right there. And what it does is, in this area right here is where it picks up sound. So if you're in close quarters and you're shooting an interview and you got two people sitting right next to each other, it'll pick up a little sound from them so that it sounds natural, but at the same time, it won't be overbearing to where it's echoing through your system. And if you've ever done any podcasting, if you've ever done any recording, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. There's nothing worse than that. So that's what's great about these Cardioid mics. But as you see here, it's all the way together. It's already done. It's absolutely simple to do. You can always loosen these up and adjust it whichever way that you need to. It makes it very, very easy, very, very quick. It takes only a few seconds. If I wanted to blaspheme, I could snap my Maono pop filter on there and put it right there on the front. Always just make sure that that stuff's facing towards you. I like to line up my Gator frameworks right here. I like to line this up with this right here and with this right here. So that way I know that I'm speaking into the right place on the microphone. That way I know that I'm going to have crystal clear, solid sound at all times. And if you're wondering about the sound that you're hearing right now, the microphone that I'm using now, because as you can see, this is not plugged up. You see, I'm absolutely not using this. It's behind me. What I am using today is the Hollyland Lark C1 Duo. This thing is awesome as well. It will also be linked in the description. It has a receiver that goes into your cell phone. Makes portable interviews very, very easy. You can just kind of attach it to here like I've got mine. You see it here attached to my neck. So the other person in the interview would have one on as well, because it does come with two. Here's the other one right here. Got it right here in my hand. See it turn green? That means it just connected to the base. I'm going to go ahead and put it back in there because I don't need it connected to the base. I don't need you hearing two sounds, right? But these are absolutely amazing. I'll be doing a review on these as well. Man, you cannot beat the sound of these things. That's the Hollyland Lark C1 Duo, and they're pretty inexpensive, but they do cost a few dollars. You know, they're well over $100, but they are very much worth it if you're serious about recording. So now what I want to show you is I want to remove this off of here completely. I'm going to take this, I'm going to hold it there again so that I can break it loose. Remember, like I told you. All right, see how easily that comes off of there? And I'm just going to take this whole thing off just for time's sake. I'm not going to take the whole thing back apart. And I'm just going to set it over here on my phone. But what I want to do is I want to unhook this. And I'm going to take this off. All right. There we go. It's coming off nice and easily. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this on here, and I want to show you how easy and quick this is. So if you wanted to use a different microphone, if you wanted to use a PodMic, there you are. Just that easy. You set your PodMic up right here just like this, and you are in business, man. You're in business. Gator Frameworks is absolutely the way to go. You cannot beat it. Every one of these microphones will fit right on here. You see how long it takes to put it together. It's simple, it's easy, it's amazing, and let me tell you something. It's also linked in the description. I am an Amazon associate, so I do receive a small commission off of anything that you buy. So if you'd like to help me support the channel, if you would like more tutorials like this, you'd like for me to be able to buy more stuff from Amazon, for me to be able to review for you guys and show you guys, I have a passion, a love for all things recording, editing, podcasting. That is a passion that I have. So if you guys want me to continue to share that passion with you, please, by all means, if you're interested in getting these Gator Frameworks desktop microphone stands, absolutely get you one. Click the link in the description. If you want one of these RØDE pod mics, amazing mic, click the link. It's in the description. If you want the Maono mic, click the link. It's in the description. If you want the RØDECaster, click the link. It's in the description. If you want the RØDECaster, click the link. It also is in the description. So, hey, man, we thank you guys. We love you guys. And until next time I see you, man, stay tech savvy.
All night, that's right. We move like beams in a flashlight.